fucking tabs, it always stops the recording. And I was too lazy to download fucking OBS. Okay, call is live. Let's fucking go. Content creation research. You all know what it is. So let's get right into it. There's a couple of different modules and a couple of different ways you can go about finding new content ideas. Obviously, I talked a bunch of this. This is actually correlated to the split testing and ABCD strategy that Ethan talked about. It's just a little bit more beginner friendly, I would say, because most of the beginners, they don't have the eye for the outlier in order to understand which videos they have to kind of copy and redo on their account. And sometimes you don't even have an outlier, which is when that's the case, you still need to find new concept and try them out. So in that case, you would need to do one of these things, but we'll start with copy yourself. So let's imagine you have more than 10 uploads, which is a requirement because I don't know who it was, but somebody in the chats asked me, he had one upload on, I think, Instagram, and he asked me, bro, should I do the split testing? You've uploaded one video. That makes no sense. The fuck do you want to split test? No, you have to have at least 10 uploads on your account in order to see the outlier. It makes no sense if you only have one video. So let's imagine you uploaded a few videos on your account and you see most of them, like 9 videos, only get 1K views, but this one video gets 10K views. This is the one you want to be doing next week. And if you're now asking me if you should replicate this one by one or what exactly you should change about this, and you don't know what the answer is, then I highly recommend you to check out the split testing lesson where we go in depth on how to change and tweak your content. Anyways, today we just want to find out what content to do for the next week. So you find this one outlier and then you do it again. This is one way how you can copy your own style. Also, this is something I like to do even more, is believe in your own video ideas and redo them, even though if they have bad engagement. And this goes most of the times for new accounts. I'm testing a new product myself right now. And what I see, engagement fucking cooked. I recycled one of my accounts and yeah, my views are fucking cooked. But I actually know for a fact that as soon as I tweak a few things or I find the correct audience, maybe I need to change the uploading time, maybe this, maybe that this is going to go viral. So if you actually know that the video you created is a fucking banger, stick to it and try to recycle it 2 or 3 more times. Not upload the same exact video. If we're talking about TikTok, Instagram, we know you can do that. But for TikTok, try to replicate it as close as possible, but maybe with a few changes that are better than before. Let's say you uploaded one video this week and it did shit, but you think this is a fucking banger video. You actually believe in it. Okay, let's try this video next week again, but maybe let's try and find a viral sound. And maybe this is the change which is going to blow up your video. Then we are still copying. What we can do is copy competitors. And I'm actually heavy on copying competitors, at least when you begin. I must admit that lately it doesn't work as good as it used to work months ago, which I'm seeing with my new product as well. So maybe a year ago, you could literally just copy the video from your competitor and you would still be going viral. Nowadays, that's not working. And I'm not doing this. Like, you actually have to understand when I say copy your competitors, I'm not saying to copy your competitors and you expect to go viral in the first week and make shit ton of money in the first week. If this is your goal, you should be original from the very first point. But to be original, you have to have experience. And now I'm talking in general. In general, you should copy your competitors because you want to start understanding the product. Let's say you have a wheat product. We all know hand movements and camera movements are very important for wheat products. But if you've never filmed a fucking wheat product before, you have no clue what hand movements to do in front of the camera. So in order to learn this, I recommend everybody who is a beginner or starting out a new product in a new niche where you have no experience at all to start with copying. You learn the hand movements, and after 10 uploads, you should actually understand how the product's working, what the niche likes to see, and then you do your original content. And from there on, we want to expect to have good views. We want to see sales and everything, all of the good shit. So something you can do is copy your competitors' viral videos and I know so many people. I caught myself actually today or yesterday on this as well. I'm only doing content research from my competitors on fucking TikTok, which is so retarded. Like most of the times when you go viral on TikTok, it's almost the same video going viral on Instagram. But sometimes the video won't go viral on TikTok, but it will go viral on Instagram. Then you're missing out one video concept. So definitely make sure that you always check out your competitors on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Um, One thing I actually want to show here, I think I showed it last time, but I'm not sure. Is so I'm mirroring my screen again. And what you want to do is when you want to try to find a video concept from your competitor, which you want to copy, let's on Instagram. This only goes for Instagram because on TikTok you can always sort them by most popular. This is by the way my account, and what we want to do is we want to sort them all of the reels by most viewed because this allows us to only copy the most viral videos. We don't want to be copying just a random video we like from our competitors. This is something you can do as advanced. But for most of you, what you want to do is always copy the most viral videos. Because let's say they got 1 million views. If you just do it like 1% as good as them, then you will still get more views as if you would get when you copy their 1,000 view video. So in order to see their most viral videos on Instagram without scrolling like a fucking retard on their account, is you're gonna have this extension, then it's gonna sort them by most viewed. And when you scroll on top, you're gonna see here. These are the videos we want to copy. 1 million views, 1 million views, 700,000. And most of the times, if they have these many viral videos, I'm just copying the videos with more than 500k views. But if they have like maybe 1 million view video and then a few other 100,000 view videos, what I would do is copy all of the videos, but none of the videos that have less than 250,000 views. Because so many people be asking me after the call how this app was called, I'm just gonna type it in the chat. It's Chrome extension called Sort Feed Instagram. And this is super nice. I also use this app, by the way. Now I want to talk about something else. When I do fucking product research. So let's say I found a product that I like and I want to know how this product is converting. Obviously, not all of us have fucking Ethan's brain, so we need to use like some actual facts and programs to do so. But all of the programs on the earth are shit. So we have to use a mixture of our own brain and this program. So we place an order and we sort on TikTok. So let's say we place an order, we get order number 1,100. So we know they got 100 sales because on Shopify, all of the order numbers always start at 1,000. And then we're going to sort all of these reels by most viewed. We are going to sum up all of these views. So let's say it's 10 million views. On TikTok, we are going to do the same. YouTube doesn't matter because YouTube most of the time converts shit. But YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, you always have to count them together as one pair. And what the fuck, that's so gay. And so let's say on TikTok, you only made 1 million views. Then you count them together, 11 million views, and then you divide this by the total amount of sales, and then there you go, you have the total conversion per million views. And this program is just super nice to use because you see all of the most popular videos at one side. Otherwise, if you wouldn't have this, you would be scrolling on your phone. Oh, there's a 1 million view video. Scroll down the grid. Oh, there's another 500k view video. Maybe you oversee something, and it makes it just super hard. So there is no way. I actually uploaded 330 reels. That's insane. Okay, back to the lesson. Oh, damn, that's right. Something you have to keep in mind when you're coming new into a product. Yeah. And also, it is great because Ilya said this extension is also excellent for understanding the formats to copy. Exactly. And you can see which formats I'm doing. You can see, oh, okay, this is the visual hook that worked well. This is the visual hook that worked well. Here we have 3 videos aligned, which all did well with the fucking visual hook. So, as easy as that. I haven't even looked into the fucking reels themselves, but I know, okay, these are the visual hooks that work for this account. So, if you tap into a new niche with a new product and you copy your competitors, it is super important that you copy them fast. Like, let's say you saw this viral video a few days ago. If you find a viral video less than 3 days ago, this has the highest priority to remake because the virality of the algorithm making your video viral as well is super high. I have no clue why, but if you copy viral, like it's basically just doing trends. You participate in a trend. Everybody who's been doing the IKEA trend has been going viral. Everybody. But if you would now go and copy a trend, what was a trend last year? Bro, I got no fucking clue. But if you would copy a trend from last year where you saw, oh, your competitor went viral there, but you haven't checked the date, you need to check the date. If he was going viral last year, this is not something you want to copy. Don't copy viral videos that are older than 4 weeks. This is gonna do shit for you. Like it makes no sense copying videos that are older than 4 weeks. And when you copy them, try to make the video better. If you look at the video and you see, okay, the video is ass, try to make it better, but try to stay as close as possible to the concept. You can change the sound, you use a new trending sound, you can make better lighting, something like this, or maybe you add some controversy. I'm actually retarded. I can't think of any trend that has been going like super viral last year. But the IKEA trend right now is actually also my father. Like we all know this Porsche LED sign that somebody's running. Bro, I told my dad, oh my god, look, because I know who is running this product. I told my dad, oh my god, Crazy is making this amount of sales. And my dad was like, yeah, I know. They sell this at IKEA. Bro, my dad literally thought that he could buy those Porsche LED signs at IKEA. It's crazy. Actually shows me that organic dropshipping is working. I see some questions. I'll go over them very quickly, otherwise I'll lose my thought of train. For controversial factors, do you think it's okay to put them even more than one? You mean like multiple controversies? Yeah, you can do it, but don't overdo it. They always have to be suitable. In my videos, I would actually say I have 2 to 3 controversial elements most of the time. What about a 2-month-old concept with a new audio? Would that work? Depends on the video concept, but probably not. Something you could test out. But if you test something within 4 weeks, that's still fine. Everything over that is worth a shot, but could also not work. Obviously not visible to everyone. A question about IKEA trend are not they are kind of converting like shit. It fucking depends on the product, but yeah, most of them are actually converting like shit. But something you have to keep in mind because most of you guys only see the money. If you run a product for multiple months, you will have a point where you have no idea what to do. Your account is saturated. You do the same things over and over again. Your audience is saturated. Your account is not growing anymore. But you need to spark a fire. Otherwise, they will unfollow. Your Instagram account is going to get worse and worse. The algorithm is not going to push your videos anymore. So going viral is still a good sign because your account is going to be healthy. And we know that after we've been going viral, we still have the account boost, which means you can now have those super converting videos on your account and still make the same amount of money. So the viral video doesn't always have to be the video actually making money. It's most of the times the videos after the viral video. Okay, back to the lesson. Da, 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 da. Content burner account. Fuck is going on here? So we all know what a burner account for product research is. Hopefully, we all know what a content for what the fucking burner. Oh my god, bro, brain dead. Hopefully, we all know what a burner account for content research is. What I mean is, You create a new account, or let's say I'm running a new product, I create a new account and I instantly set this account up for this right niche. Before uploading, I start doing niche research. I go about this in just maybe 5 to 10 minutes. But what we want to do is engage, like, say, follow with our content. So let's say I do those RC drift cars. I would want to interact with RC accounts in general, then with my competitors, then with the sounds they use, maybe also a little bit with the car niche. So I see what trends are going on in the car niche, and so on and so forth. The goal, the end goal with this is that you have a For You page filled with new trends. Cautious that your competitors don't see your account engaging with their videos too much. This is always the one problem. You could be the one who's always doing the content research and always trying new video concepts. Then you go viral, and we all know how burner accounts look like. So if I see somebody engaging with my videos all of the time, like for example, I go on this account, I save every of his viral videos, I know, okay, that's a fucking burner account, block him. So you have to be a little bit smooth with it. But what I fucking like about this is it shows you everything in real time. So if you're scrolling on your For You page, you're actually going to see viral trends within the past few hours, the past few days. Whether when you would do this manually, most of the times it's going to still show you trends from months ago, which when you would want to redo them, they wouldn't, they would do dog shit, to be honest. So this is very nice. If you have this set up once, this is just great because it's going to feature the newest trends. Also, this is going to show you a way broader selection of the entire niche. Because if you do like niche research, which we're going to talk about in 5 minutes, you only see what you're looking for. But with this could still show you like, okay, maybe there's a trend in the car niche, maybe there's a trend in the RC niche, and then you could basically take this and fucking put this onto your, like, use this for your own video concepts. Yeah, as I mentioned, it shows your content out of the 9 to 5 dropship content. So next thing you could do is hire a content research VA, virtual assistant, basically somebody on the internet just doing this for you. This is the same as a product research guy. You don't want to be using them 24/7, but actually sometimes it's good to have somebody who's not in your organic space, somebody who's a little bit outside and has maybe also a little bit more experience with this, trying to do the job for you, because they are going to give you a different perspective on this. I also do or did use a product research guy already when I was running multiple winning products, just because my burn accounts, maybe they were too saturated, or maybe I wanted him to have his look and maybe just get a different opinion on this. But I would always prefer to do this myself. Same with product and same with content research. I would only recommend this to give this to a VA if you, like, for example, if you have 3 to 5 winning products, you are not doing fucking burner account yourself. You find a product here, you find a product there, you have a PR guy doing this for you because you don't need it. It's just nice if you find it. Same goes for the content research VA. If you have no video concept doing, bro, you need to log in and do this yourself and actually understand how to come up with new content ideas. If you have 3 to 5 concepts logged in, bro, why the fuck are you spending time with content research? This makes no sense. I would give this to a fucking VA, and then always when she sends me something new, I'm like, okay, nice, let me just try this out. Maybe this works. Goes into the ABCD strategy that Ethan's been talking about as well. How we can find some of those? You can either go on Fiverr, Upwork, and find somebody cheap and then teach them how to do it. Or I think Ethan mentioned at some point that we actually have someone in the Discord trained by Ethan, so you can check this out as well. She's or he, whatever, has been trained by Ethan and can do this for you. So now the niche research is very important. I would say niche research is, after copying yourself, is the second most important part. I see a lot of things in the chat going on. We have maybe 10 more minutes in the presentation and then I'm done. Just focus a little bit more, take your notes, and then we can dive right into the chat. So, niche research is actually what you want to do when you're setting up your content burner account. As I mentioned, you search for your competitors, you play around with the search bar and your entire niche. So, as I mentioned, if we run a niche, if we run a wheat product, we want to be looking for audios in this niche, Bob Marley, something like this, those funny comedic sounds. We want to try to find competitors like the Puff Tray, the Puff Shop, whatever. Check out their accounts, save their accounts, reply, comment, whatever, and also do like proper niche research. Like for example, Fulcrum, who's a very big influencer in the weed niche. This is somebody we want to interact as well with, because if you're only going to engage with the 9 to 5 dropship content, you're only going to see the 9 to 5 dropship content on your burner. But we don't want to have a burner account. We want to have a content burner account in the entire niche. So we have to interact with different things in the niche. So this is basically just the walkthrough what you want to do for your content burner account. You want to do a niche research, and ideally you already, or you, for each product, so let's say you have 4 different products and you have obviously 4 different accounts on TikTok. We have the car account, we have a fucking god knows what weed product, Christian product, and a Muslim product. I want to have on the Muslim account, I want to have everything just showing me Muslim trends, Muslim sounds, basically everything in the entire Muslim space. For the Christian niche, the same. For the car niche, all the same. When I switch the account, I want to have completely different For You pages. And as soon as I scroll there for a few times, I want to actually just see what I fucking build this For You page for. And you have to pay attention that you don't fuck up your fucking account profile on the For You page, because this is something I used to do quite a few of times. Always when I've been uploading content, I was just scrolling mindlessly on the account and fucking up the account. So this is why I actually prefer to have proper accounts only for content research, because then I know, okay, only when I open this account, I know it's gonna stay in the Muslim niche. Whereas if I open my actual product account, sometimes I'm uploading at super early times or super late, and then I'm just like, I don't actually wanna concentrate right now. I just wanna scroll, but then I fuck up the account. So this is something you have to keep in mind as well. And just to give you a bit more grip on this entire niche research topic, Mikey once explained how he got super viral with this product. Do you all remember? Wait, I actually got this product here. Let me show you. Do we all remember this product? The guitar pick. I have to admit, 1000 IQ play for Mikey, how he went viral with this product. He basically, so what he was doing is just doing the 9 to 5 dropship content. And at some point, he was doing niche research. As I explained, he was going on his TikTok search bar and he was looking up something like guitar shit. And he found a fucking guy basically playing from a POV above with the guitar. And Mikey was so smart to basically just think, oh my god, apparently people like the POV style, how he's playing guitar. Let me just add this one more thing. And then, boom, this was all he's done. He went away from the 9 to 5 dropship content, just showing things in front of the camera, to this more niche style. Put in your head strap and then just play the fucking guitar and show your product at the same time. Those videos were going so fucking viral, bro. It's insane. This is what I fucking mean when we say niche research. You wanna see what other people are going viral with in your niche? The fucking guitar guy just playing the guitar, and then add your own twist. In this case, it was this guitar pick. This was the own twist. Do we all understand this? Because this is huge. This is how to take one product from the niche and basically have your own twist with it. Oh. I literally have 100,000 followers on this pig account, but I only got 30. Oh my god. Yeah, this is
都飞，哈利到我们人们结伴飞，真的翻身当家做主人。一夜一岁哟，太太这个话，真的翻身当家做主人。
and he did all of this before. These are the main pillars.
Yes, I.
GPT. Or ask communities, be active in the community calls and in the community in general. Actually, it is crazy. People who are always in the calls, they never lack inspiration. They be talking to people in the chats, they see what other people are doing, and this is why a fucking community is so important. It was the same for me actually. I was on ViralVolt, and I was in every fucking group. I wasn't doing product research. I wasn't doing content research just because I was in the space. I was the fucking space, bro. Like legit, if you are in the space, you're talking to people, everything this, yada yada. They tell you about their videos going viral. You tell them about your videos going viral. You're like, oh, okay, nice. Let me take this idea on my product. Done. Done. And yeah, as I mentioned, talk to fucking like-minded individuals. This is so important. All of you guys, you actually need to be connected. If I see somebody in here, like for example, Supra and Jay, if you don't talk in DMs, you're missing out on so much information. Do you guys actually understand how much information we have in this space here right now? There's like 22 people in here who all have their own experience. We all do the same business, but each of us has his own experience. You can learn from everybody, and I bet I can learn from someone from you as well, because bro, I haven't lived through the entire game, but there's always something you can learn. Be a student for life. This is super important. Don't be arrogant and think that you know everybody, that you know everything. You can't. There's actually a funny quote. I think it's it was a Greek poet or something like this. I know that I know nothing, and he was the smartest guy on fucking earth. And something you always need to uh, pay to attention to when you basically do the content research, never scroll brainlessly. You actually have to put in the work. And I know it's super distracting also when you upload and you just fall for the fucking TikTok algorithm and you keep scrolling and then 30 minutes passed. Oh fuck, I had shit to do. Same for the fucking content research. Focus. Focus. Advanced strategy. Let me open the window real quick. The G be sweating out here. This is thanks to Alex. He told me about this. Like I actually gave him the video concept idea because I went viral with this first, but he did a little bit better, I would say, also view wise. So, mm, it's actually not a super complicated strategy, but it's something that's basically just never been told in this entire space. It's also not really something about content research, but more about content improvement. So let's say you have a viral video concept. Do we all know the Iron Guard phone case account? Let me try and share it in here. Iron God cases. There we go. Copy link. So this is the account I'm talking about. What they do and how they improve their content is basically find a viral sound, a viral video in the niche, and then make it better with more emotion. Basically, what this means, more emotion, is if you have a voiceover, we're going to check out the examples in just a second. Open the account, please. What do you mean open the account? Yeah, 1 second. Ba-da-dee-da-da-da, ba-da-dee-da-da-dum. So, can everybody see the Iron phone case account? Yes, great. So what they basically do is they use like these super bass sounds, like those super I have no clue how to explain. Maybe we can just listen to it. Yeah, phone-like sounds. Yeah, exactly. And what you can do is just take this sound and find a better version of this. And if you have a voiceover, like I'm actually gonna show you the example because it's just the easiest way to understand this. Hello, can you please open? Sigma phone, pretty much.
IKEA, it's fun.
Okay, I fucked it up. Let me try again.
Guys, everybody run to IKEA. Everybody run to IKEA. It's finally here. Oh my god.
Can you all hear how much emotion there is in this voiceover? Now let me show you the other version. This has gotten 17 million views. And the original version.
Rennt alle zu Rewe. Rennt einfach alle zu Rewe. Ich werd verrückt. Es ist da. Oh my god.
This sounds good, but not as good as the other one. This only got 1 million views. And this is something you need to keep. Like, this is a very small detail, but do you actually realize how those small details make such a huge difference? Yeah, and this is why everybody is using this sound. Samuel has been using this sound. I have been using this sound, bro. I've seen 30 other products using this sound by now because this is actually a fucking good sound. It's super emotional. People are actually, oh my god, nice. What did he find? This is something you have to do. And this goes also for sounds. If you find a sound with let's say you find a competitor with the sound and then there's a beat drop. You can always find a better sound with a better beat drop. Sound choice is super important. It's actually such a big emotional factor. So this is huge. But with that being said, we are through the entire presentation. Now let me see that chat, bruv. Let me see that chat. Yeah, drop some fucking W's for this super spontaneous content research creation lesson. Tell us your favorite Andrew Tate quote. Ah, oh, that's a good question, bro. I like everything that he says, to be honest, but my favorite one would. Yeah. I don't know how he put it in words, but basically, if you know you're gonna make it at some point, and this is also something I praise to all of you guys probably every week when I have my motivational speeches. Let's imagine you know you're going to achieve it at the end anyways. Why do you even worry about all of the problems along the way? Appreciate the hustle, appreciate the journey, and the fucking failures. Something like this. But this is something I truly live by. Guys, you actually don't know how many fucking problems I have right now with my fucking moving to Dubai. Fucking tax, government, everybody just wants my money. It's super fucked. Bro, it's actually insane. I do give a shit, but also at the same time, I'm like, okay, bro, I don't give a shit. At the end of the year, I'll be a fucking million. Do I actually worry about paying 100,000 in tax? Nah, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make it at the end anyways. So don't give a fuck about all of those problems. People in my position now, bro, they probably would, I don't know, do suicide or whatever. So let me go through the chat. There's a few things that I definitely missed. David said a separate student group could cook. Oh, like a WhatsApp group. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought you were talking about a guys. Actually, something all of you can do is open a call in the fucking Discord. I know we introduced this once, and there were Tam and Dylan chilling all of the time, but nobody joined. You guys, if you see this, you need to join. It's actually super fun. Yesterday, I joined a very small group called Envirovolt. There was only 3 person inside, and one of them is a fucking property agent in Dubai. Can you imagine? And she's probably going to help me now with my apartment search because it's actually hella difficult to find a good apartment in Dubai. So yeah. And now imagine you have like 10 people in the group call. You can learn so much stuff. Does adding Jay is asking, does adding a Viral 20 audio and reducing its volume to near zero actually work? The user will hear the array by the blah blah blah. No, if you do this, if you have a viral sound, you can actually put it below. But most of the times, it is because people like to hear the sound, not because TikTok algorithm recognizes your video having the viral sound. Definitely a very good question. And Jen is asking, should I convert or use all sounds in German, or can I keep 1 or 2 in English if it just sounds like good? No, if you do German market, everything has to be German. The text hook has to be German. The caption has to be German. The hashtags have to be German. And everything you show and say in the video has to be German. Otherwise, your fucking targeting is going to be super fucked up. I played around with this so many times. As soon as you have a fucking English hashtag, like for you page, FYP, you're cooked. Tell us why do you get to who do you get to post your videos and how much do they cost? I'm looking at getting them to upload 9 videos a day. I have my for everybody because there's been so many people asking me right now also in my DMs about my uploading agency. So I'm quickly gonna explain it again. I published a uploading agency, which basically means you can give me access to your Instagram and YouTube accounts. My uploading agency, which works for me, I've been doing this with them for the past 9 months or so, and they be doing all of my Instagram, YouTube accounts because the VPN is not super strict on these accounts. And then they upload all of the videos and they make sure to have the right targeting and they always scroll on the accounts. So as soon as you actually have a brand account, it is super important to have the account looking as humanly possible. Because there was some dude in the WhatsApp group chats texting me a few days ago saying like his account was primed. As soon as you basically have a primed IG account and you fuck it up, bro, how do you even manage to do so? As soon as you have a fucking primed IG account, you're basically set for life. So what you need to do as soon as you have a fucking primed IG account, you need to scroll daily on it. You have to have story reviews. You have to answer comments, yada, yada, yada. And I have an uploading agency who's covering all of this, but we're not doing the comments. This is something you have to do yourself. We be handling all of the uploads on YouTube, on Instagram, how many times a day you want to actually be doing the uploads. And we make sure to scroll afterwards so every account looks like it's actually ran by a real human being. It's no software. It's very cheap people just doing the job for you. So for anybody who's interested, send me a DM and I'm gonna send you the prices. It's super cheap. I don't know the rates by heart though. Yeah, I think I can take on maybe 2 or 3 more people. As of now, it's already 15 people. So I would probably also need to get new phones. But yeah, this is, bro, everybody fucking loves me. You are gonna save so much time with this, and so much nerve-wracking energy just goes away. I hate it up, bro. If they would actually stop doing this and give me the accounts back, my entire business would crash, bro. They are running so many accounts for me. I'm just doing my TikTok accounts, and this already takes me 1 hour a day because I'm scrolling myself on these accounts. Now imagine I have to do this on Instagram and YouTube as well. And for some of my products, I have multiple Instagram accounts, multiple YouTube accounts. So in total, I'm running like maybe 30, 40 different accounts. And this is all what they do for me. This also makes stealing content super easy. So this is a new strategy that I'm trying out right now. So everybody who's listening right now, here's basically some free source. There's a few tricks you can get away. This is only something I recommend to advanced people because as a beginner, you don't want to get into this. You want to learn the skill first. You can download Snaptake specific videos, remove the metadata, make a few changes here and there, and then have them upload to Instagram. So what I do, I have 3 Instagram accounts currently. They are already uploading for months. I think very soon, hopefully, they're actually going to blow up. I pay like super low for them. And at some point, when they actually start to get viral views on Instagram, bro, I'm cooking. And this is just super nice because you don't have to spend your own time, which is way more, which is worth way more money. But if you have an uploading agency do it, which costs like, I don't know, a few pennies a day, easy. Why not steal somebody's content? So this is something I do with them as well. I have them like just copying and stealing clips from, I think, on 3 different accounts from 3 different niches. If I had to do this myself, I could never do that because I would be like, oh no, I'm never getting views. It's not worth my time. But with them, bro, I pay them a little bit of money and easy. At some point, it's gonna convert. Okay, lost in the chat. What's next? Not gonna lie, the call is probably one of the best of yours so far. Even thought it's so spontaneous. Oh, nice, crazy. That's good to hear. Thank you, Jin. Jin got my heart. Can't you answer this, bro? What's it been? Bro, can I ask you your daily routine? Because I know you're making 12 videos per day and I work 24/7 making 8 per day. My daily routine is actually super fucked right now. As I'm moving to Dubai, I have so many things that I usually don't have on my plate, which I need to do right now. Taxes, bookkeeping. I'm actually tell me in the chat right now if you wanna see a video about bookkeeping because I figured this shit out and I had no idea about how much money I was actually making the entire past year, bro. I always postponed it. I was like, okay, in January I'm gonna do fucking bookkeeping, and then now it took me so much time to figure this shit out. I made the perfect Excel sheet and everything, yada yada yada. And because the government basically now wants to know how much money I've made. So yeah, I figured that shit out for all of you. And besides that, I wake up whenever I want. Usually I try to sleep as less as possible. But when I wake up, first thing I do is I upload the TikToks. Like the TikTok uploading I do myself. Then I check in on all of my Instagram accounts. I just look if anything has been going well. If so, I'm gonna do a CTA. So probably I'm going about every second or third day. So I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 hours for the CTAs on the accounts. I'd say maybe 30 to 1 hour. That's 2 hours too much. I'm not spending that much time on CTAs. So I'll do the CTAs. When I know I'm uploading a CTA, it's already gonna be a good day because money's coming in. Kaching, kaching, kaching. After that, I'm checking my Google Drive folder because the agency I'm using, you have to imagine I have like 6, 7 different products, and for each product I have like one folder with all of the videos lined up for 7 or 10 days. And as soon as they get less, as soon as there are only 1 or 2 uploads left, they make like this emoji with the red warning sign. So I know, okay, I need to focus on this account today because this needs more content. So then I'm gonna log in on this, and I always have them scheduled. Like, for example, today it's gonna be this product. Tomorrow they will put the red sign on this product. So I know every day it's gonna be a different account that I have to make content for. So let's say today I have to make content for the Muslim jar, as I showed you. Then I know, okay, let me see what videos do I need to do. Then I'm going over I'm basically taking notes, what concept I want to do. Then then I first of all check I've got a drive here, as you can see, with all of my footage. Since I do bulk filming for multiple months, sometimes I don't even have to film, so I'm just recycling clips. Or I will get into filming. So then I basically do the filming. If I'm done with filming, I'll process all of my videos. And after filming is most of the time, this is when we have like afternoon, then I get my first meal. After that, I'll either go to the gym or I'll do some editing. And that's basically it. All of the unnecessary stuff, fulfilling orders, and maybe doing a little bit of when my customer service tells me like, here's a few emails you have to do yourself. This is what I will do at midnight probably, and then I'll go to sleep. Yeah, that's basically it. And since I have so many different things recently coming up, my daily schedule is a bit fucked up. But yeah, I hope that did give you a little bit insight on my daily day-to-day life. How much time you spend planning the videos? It depends on my winning product, on my 6-figure products. I'm actually spending a lot of time because it's very important to know what kind of contents I want to be pushing out. For the ones that yeah, it really depends, bro, to be honest. Like on my biggest accounts, I do take a lot of time, probably 2 to 3 hours, really looking into everything from last week, because you have to imagine I'm just doing the concept, the planning once a week. And then I miss out on 7 days, and then I have to do it again. So I have to basically see what has been uploaded in the past 7 weeks. Maybe there was a viral video that I missed. Now it's the time to redo it. So for my most viral accounts, I do take 2 to 3 hours, I would actually say, just doing content research. And for my smaller accounts, for even if it's new products, bro, it's super fast for me. Then it only takes me like 30 minutes. Just go ahead, find competitors recently who've been going viral, and then just do their videos. You don't film every product every day. This also depends on the product. For the muslin jars, I film once a week. Like, I do content research for 7 days. And sometimes, let's say, I was so fast with filming on this day, I did a little bit more filming. So I already did the filming for next week, and then I'm gonna reuse 2 of those clips for the next week's bulk edit. I actually don't spend so much time filming. I spend most of my time probably for content research and actually understanding my audience. Because filming is mostly all of the time the same for me. Like, I have on all of my accounts, I have the same concepts logged in. And for new accounts, I don't take so much time because I'm still split testing. I'm doing a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and at some point I'm just I'm just blowing up. And I know one concept is logged in. Let me find the next one. And when you find multiple ones, you're just recycling. Yeah, the reason why I don't take so much time for filming is also because I'm like super efficient with filming. I know exactly what I'm filming. I know how many clips I have to do. I know exactly what I'm doing. So it's just like bang, 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 bang. 1 hour, done, everything filmed for 7 days. And I'm deleting every clip after I used it, by the way. I'm not recycling any clip at all. And I still got, I have 2 1 terabyte hard drives. Both of them are filled with fucking content. So basically, I would actually never need to film ever again. I'm just telling myself, okay, you can do something better each and every week. This is why I still continue filming. Okay, back to the chats. Back to the chats. Back to the chats. What color is your YouTube play button? In other words, do viral audios work due to people psychology or the app pushing out content with the audio? I think it's a mixture of both. It could be this or that, but I would say for this IKEA sound, if you would turn this down and you would take another sound, this sound is going viral because it's the sound. But sometimes there's just random audios where you could also go viral because the algorithm recognizes it. So I would say it probably is more like 50-50. There's not a black and white answer. Coupled with my sheer oh wait, how does this quote go? My feared opponent, guys, help me out. Coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a sheer opponent of every. Oh my god, why the fuck am I not able to? Oh my god, that's so cringe right now. And I'm calling myself a big Andrew Tate fan. Oh my god. But the money goes to pedophiles. Do not have to pay like a year or 2 times your revenue to. Yep. You will never find. Oh yeah, this. You will never miss a lucky day if you try every day. No, I would say that's actually my favorite quote. Yeah, no, oh my god, on god, that's actually my favorite quote. Yeah. Big W for David. Fucking love this quote. Does it not cook the accounts if you get them to post it? No, it doesn't. Because my friend, have the perfect. I'm the VPN god. If you have any question, bro, I have 10 iPhones on the same IP address in 8 different, not 8. France, Spain, Italy, Great Britain, Germany, US. That's it. In 6 different countries. And all of the accounts on every phone get views. And same for my uploading engines. They have like 15 or 17 iPhones at that time. And all of my accounts get views. They actually got me the YouTube Play button. I never uploaded on the account for once. And the YouTube Play button is making like 2 Gs a month. Like the account. And I'm paying them like way less than that. So that's actually crazy. The agency built all of my big Instagram accounts. It's funny. You do it yourself. Okay, all of the yeses were probably for the bookkeeping. Sorry, my phone died, but I'm back. Can you review my account or later during the call? Yes, drop it in the chat and we'll go over it with the entire community now. And brother, I finally created a new winning concept yesterday for my primed IG that could convert well. Could you review the content, tell me what to improve and how often I should post this concept a weekday? Yeah, everybody who wants account reviews and product reviews, let's throw them in the chat now. Bro is saturating dropshipping market by himself. No, oh god, when I scroll on my burner, probably every six or seven account, every six or seven fucking video could be mine. My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent of every human endeavor. Oh my god, this actually sounds so beautiful. Damn, bro. Please, somebody make a clip out of this. Do you use old iPhones? Yeah, most of the phones are in between. I have no clue, bro. What phones are these? I think it's iPhone 12. Is this iPhone 12 or iPhone 11? I have no clue, to be honest. This is actually a new phone I just bought today. Like actually right before this call. I'm going to set this up after the call. Guys, I have to make a milli this year with organic dropshipping. I told you guys, the hustle is fucking true. Which is great because all of you are actually growing with me because you get to know my real life knowledge that I'm actually just getting myself out here every day, grasping myself every day. You now get to understand how to do content research properly. You will next week understand how to do the bookkeeping. Yeah. After Nico's Andrew Tate market, I imagine him after this year being in this video. Like, you are broke. No, literally. This is my plan. I'm gonna call all of them fucking broke. No, I'm just kidding. And actually, I'm a super nice human being. Like if I yeah, let's just leave it like that. And in the group, okay, what a little bit second hand after him. Yeah, those are second hand, bro. What do you mean second hand? Obviously it's second hand. Where the fuck am I supposed to get a brand new iPhone 11? Okay, I'm gonna open up my WhatsApp and I already see so many people who want my fucking opinion. It's crazy. Okay, who was asking? I think it's Bastian, right? Oh, is it Daniel? Is there any way to review without leaking? Yeah. I'll go now over your accounts trying not to leak them. Where do you guys get your iPhone 12s? eBay, bro. eBay. Oh, is eBay like international? Like a second-hand platform, basically. Just refurbished. Don't leak dog. Okay, guys. So now I'm actually going to show all of you guys Bastion's new product, which is printing the hell out of organic right now. And not screen recording, right? Okay, now good. Let's see. Oh my god, guys. If we finish this call with the account reviews, I actually have to tell you a story about my apartment in Dubai. Y'all won't believe the hassle I'm going through right now. It's a fucking joke. Guys, what do you mean make a WhatsApp group chat or no? You have the bonding chat. I thought that was a fucking joke. The fucking bonding chat is a group chat. You can literally text inside of there. People can't believe what they see in front of their own eyes. You just have to use this resource. It's literally, you have everybody in this bonding chat. Okay, Bastian and Daniel, I see you on my WhatsApp. Let's see. Can you please drop the questions again that you had? Bastian and Danielle, please drop the questions again. Is it just a general account review that you want me to do? Brother, I finally created a new winning concept yesterday for my Prime IG that could convert well. Could you review the account? Tell me what to improve and how often I should post this concept a weekday. It's reviving both my TikTok and IG accounts. Nice. Nice. That's nice to hear. It would actually be a very nice feature of Discord if you could only allow certain people to see the screen mirroring. So that way I could basically just show Bastion right now what I'm looking at. But anyways. Okay, so I believe the video is a bit too short. The idea is good, and you could post this now, post this in 3 days again with a few changes, like make it a little bit longer. And also, guys, I'm not a fan of this new TikTok font. With the drop shadow, this looks so awful. Please use the old font. I fucking hate this new font. There's no way I'm the only one that hates this fucking drop shadow. I feel like the new font just looks so cheap. I dropped the original TikTok font here in the chat last week. What drop shadow? It's basically the shadow behind the font. It's not TikTok updated the. What do you mean you didn't even notice? It's super obvious. I fucking hate this new TikTok font. They basically the classic font, the system font which is the font everybody's using. They introduced the drop shadow to it, and I feel like this looks just so awful. Something you could also do is the text hook that you have, the visual text hook, have it with the white background. Something I see over and over again with those storyline videos, which you have right now, which is basically just a random clip somewhere else, and then transitioning into the product. When you have, for example, how I do it on my Muslim Jar product as well, is if you have like the third person POV clips, use the white, like the font with the white background. You know which one I mean? Instead of the one that you have right now, and then transition to the other text font. This is way better. Also, I would say, oh my god, look. This adds a bit more of emotionality to it. This video is actually hilarious. It's actually a very good idea. You need to make the end obviously longer because you're not showing the product at all. Have it like, for example, with the canvases where you show the canvases laying around from different angles and perspectives. This is a good product. Good fucking video concept. Split test around with that. Oh my god, I'm sweating the hell out of this. So, Daniel's next. Yeah, I had trouble with the text hook because nobody did this concept, the 700 view video. No, I'm still talking about the same video you said before. You actually have to show the video, the product, obviously. Like, this is also something very important for all of you guys in this call. So many people be sending me canvases videos, you have this video where you basically turn around the canvas, you show the canvas for 1 second, and then you end the video. You can do this a few times for controversy, but then you, like, when I say controversy, what I actually mean is basically turning it around, but not fully turning it around. That's actually a very good video concept idea that you could do. So let's imagine you have this canvas and you just turn, because people on the platform, they actually know the video concept by now, so they actually expect to see the canvas at the end. So what you can do is basically just have the video for 12 seconds and never reveal it. That's something you could try out. But if you actually reveal it, you also have to show it in a very good lighting and basically have 2-3 more other clips aligned at the end. Otherwise, they're just be. This is something I had with the Muslim jar as well. I built the entire storyline, and then when I showed the verse, and they couldn't properly read the verse because I made the video super short. Like, as soon as I opened the verse, I cut the video, but you have to add like 2-3 more seconds for them to actually read and understand the video. Oh my god. Actually, something very funny. I think this is wrong controversy, but this is maybe something funny you could do when nothing's working on your account. Is when you're turning around the canvas and you just have like, what's it called? Like, basically just put a like a fake cock inside. So everybody in the comments be telling like, oh my god, why the fuck is dick so big? Yeah, you need to get a bit creative, guys. Okay, let's check out Daniel. You won't see that in 12 hours. Have you all seen this one visual hook where this dude is laying down with his ass? Bro, that worked. This video has been hella going viral. He's in the call. There's no way no way this was one of our students, bro. Hey, no way. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Fuck, bro. I didn't even know that was him. I need to ask him if that converted or not. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, fuck. I don't think if Ethan, I don't know if Ethan or Samuel gave him that idea, but oh my god, bro. High IQ play. High IQ play for sure. Okay, we got Daniel wants a general account review. Let's see. So, Daniel, first, this chat is hilarious. Oh my god. Daniel, what I'm doing right now is basically I've opened up your Instagram account, and first thing I do before clicking on the videos is I always check the engagement, not upload the videos. So I'm scrolling through your Reels tab right now, and I see that you have three videos with more than 1,000 views. All of the other ones, in the 200 views range. What you need to do is, first of all, if you haven't watched the split testing session, the split testing lesson, and the ABCD strategy from Ethan, do this after this call because this explains exactly what you have to do now. So you have 3 outliers, 3 video concepts, and they actually look not the same. 3 different video concepts, which you need to make better every time you upload them. Those are actually 3 video concepts you can now do over and over for the next 7 to 10 days. And you will see if you actually make those better, one of them, at least, I promise, is going to get way more views than before. And something you can do better on those videos is, let me see, let me not try to leak the sound. Okay, you have this one video with the visual hook where the girl falls out of the window. I did this for the Muslim jar as well, went viral with it because I copied, you probably copied your competitor as well. You haven't copied close enough. This is why you got less views than your competitor. you actually have to put a voiceover on this video concept start. So you have to say like my life as a and then you like the storyline actually goes like this. This was my that I'll go about the Muslim version now. My life before as a non-Muslim was super. I was super depressed. I was just partying every now and again. You have this super emotional storyline, and then you say, and then you switch. This is why I basically introduced this new product which lets you heal and basically come closer to Allah and shit like this.
And look at them now,
basically
they're
I'm
the
selling
richest
this,
countries on
yada
earth.
yada yada.
By the
With a voiceover, you can either do this. The best voiceovers are always the voiceovers you can use from your parents, from yourself. I don't know. The 11 Labs. I actually don't like to use 11 Labs. Only in very rare scenarios I'll use them nowadays. And try to find the most viral video with this concept style. I actually think it's from the Inshallah jar on TikTok, and try to take his video as inspiration and try to make a few more adjustments and changes in the video, and you're definitely gonna get way more views. And do this for all of the 3 videos that I just pointed out that all got one that all of the 3 videos they got one they got more than 1,000 views. Do these changes, and yeah. Let me go through one more video. Do you think the first clip fit well with the concept? Yeah, you just have to build a storyline around which makes a little bit more sense. Like the way you have it right now is basically, you guys, you have to be a little bit more smoother when you use different clips and different audios. This is something I always had problems with in the beginning. For example, when you steal clips and they have like very low quality, but then you come up with the super perfect studio lighting and the product apparently looks 4K, makes no sense. The difference between the clip that you stole and the clips that you actually filmed yourself, everybody knows that this is not coherent. So what you have to do is you have to build a storyline, have the same voice going throughout the entire video, and then also for your clips, you have to play around with the lighting so it matches the first clip. And then when you have this entire storyline and the voice going throughout the entire video and also your lighting matching with the first clip, then also the first visual hook makes sense in that case. But as of now, you have like just this random clip in the beginning with the visual text hook, and then you switch to the product. The fucking change is too dramatic. Do you know what I mean? It has to be more smooth so people actually think, okay, this actually makes sense. This is one video, this is one storyline. I sent you an account on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll check that out. Let me see if I missed anything in the chat. Oh my god, this is actually too funny that this is one of the students who licked his fucking ass. There's also this guy who poops his tooth in place in the hook before revealing the art. It looks. Oh, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen that one. Do you guys actually know who is the godfather of controversy? I don't see anybody typing, so I don't think so. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. You all know Bonzan, the organic dropshipper, who's probably like 7 figures last year. No, don't know him. Bastion, you need to do more networking. Yes, exactly. Who's working with Michael Bernstein. I did the Night Operators before he actually got the copyrights as well, and I copied his videos. Everybody who has no clue how to do controversy, please go ahead and check the Night Operators accounts, the most viral ones. The controversy in there is so subtle and so good. For example, the product he's been going viral with is this NVG goggle, basically that allows you to see everything at night. And what he's been doing before, like let's say the room was very bright, then he turns off the light and you have like this very spooky mask somewhere in the background, but you can only see it like for a very short second because after then he switches the clips. This is good controversy, super subtle but very good. Or sometimes he had like, I don't know, some shit laying around in the fucking corner. And when I was trying to actually replicate this video and I was going through it, because you guys, I told you how I replicate videos. Wait, Did I actually ever did a lesson on how to replicate videos? Yes, I did on the batch editing. Yeah, yeah. No, I told you all in the batch editing process. I showed you exactly on how I replicate my videos. So as you know, I download them with Snaptic. I go through them frame by frame, and then I film them and also edit them frame by frame. When I was going through a Snaptic video that was going viral for the Night Operators account, frame by frame, bro, there were so many fucking controversial elements. There was something laying around in that corner. There was something in that corner. There was a fucking paper strip saying link in bio over there. There were so many things. It was actually insane. So Night Operators was the G of controversy back in the days. Also back in those days, like he had some bad controversy. For example, he had like poop laying around in the corner. This is not gonna work anymore these days. But a year ago, you could basically do anything with controversy. This was also the good old times where you could basically just be barefoot on the video and people would be like, "Oh my god, you can see his feet," and then the video would go viral. This is not working anymore. You have to be a little bit more subtle, more decent, and way more creative with your controversy. So let's go over Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. uh, oh my god. Ollie doesn't want the David roast. uh, no, David cried his eyes out last time after I fucking roasted him on the call, so I'm not gonna roast anybody publicly on the calls anymore. I'm gonna send you a private voice note in the group chat after this call for not posting consistently every day. Apparently, some of you guys, David says do it. Oh my god. Apparently, some of you guys don't want to make money, but that's fine. More money for me, more money for everybody else who's posting on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. Okay, open up your account. As far as always, I'm looking at your views. First, I sort them by most popular, and what I see is you have good views. You have good views. 42K. I don't see you having this exact same text hook from the 40K view video on another video. You basically switched around the emojis, which is good. Maybe try the exact same text hook with the same text height and same text size. This is definitely something I would keep because this actually seems to be the winning text hook. Okay. Exact same text hook, size, height, and everything from your 40K view video. Try this 2 more times. And then you have to switch around the text hook a little bit. This is a good text hook, but this is not the viral text hook. When I say this, sometimes because you have like this entire account built around this text hook, like you did enough split testing on this text hook. It is a good text hook, but it's not the 1 million view text hook. So make a few broader changes. Maybe change around the phrasing, make it shorter, make it a little bit longer. Maybe also, maybe you just need to change the text font to the white background. I don't see you this doing at all. So let me watch the videos. Okay, so what I saw, you need more video concepts. You're doing too much of the same. This is good if you had this locked in. But also good already converting when this goes wrong, it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. If this goes hella crazy, mashallah. Anyways, for TikTok, you can't be spamming the same video concepts over and over again like this. You can do this on Instagram, not on TikTok. You definitely need to test more video concepts, more sounds on these video concepts that you are currently uploading, and a little bit of extra is missing in those videos. The videos are good, but it's also too saturated. Try to be creative with this video concept and also implement more video concepts. That's actually what I would say. You need to do a little bit more and broader styles. Yeah. Actually, I totally forgot to watch the fucking time. We don't have any more time to do fucking content because I still have to edit 10 videos. So unfortunately, we have to cut it off right here. If there are any questions, feel free to tag me. Tag me in the WhatsApp group chats if you want my opinion. That way I know you want my opinion. Otherwise, if I see anybody else already having answered this question, I'm just like, okay, questions answered. And with that being said, thank all of you guys for being in this beautiful call. It was a pleasure once again to see you all in this call. And in 2 weeks, I want to see everybody sending me a fucking picture with a white Red Bull. If you don't have a white Red Bull, I'm going to leave you on red for at least a fucking week. I swear to God. It doesn't have to be a white Red Bull, but all of you guys, please prepare a fucking cool drink for this night. I don't know, maybe get some alcohol out or whatever, maybe your protein shake, whatever it is. And we have to all get a little bit closer. We are indeed building a huge community, and it's just very nice to see all of you guys weekly in these calls. I love it. For me, it was no problem at all to do this overtime call. But now it's actually time to get back to work. So have all of you guys have a beautiful weekend. Vodka Red Bull. Yeah, drop some W's in the chats, and I'll see you all in the group chats. Bye bye. And Jin, thank you for recording this call, my brother. Send it over to me in Discord, please. Bye bye.